is Bethany, and today I am doing a look using the Urban Decay Oz Great and Powerful Glinda palette. So if you guys like this look, if this looks like something you would want to try, stay tuned and follow me doing stuff. Bye. The first thing I'm gonna do is use MAC's Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and I like to place that all over the lid. I like to use a flesh tone or a white base when using these bright types of colors because it helps make them pop. Okay, first we're gonna take the shade Illusion from the Oz palette, and I would consider this to be kind of like a metallic golden peach color, and we're gonna apply this as our lid color. And you don't want to take this up into the crease, you just want to mainly ensure that this is patted really well on the lid. Now we're going to take Illusion as well and sweep it under the middle part of the eye. This is going to be a really subtle color on fair-skinned people. It acts kind of like a natural color like Sin would, except for it's more warm. It's a lot like Sin from Urban Decay. It will work really well as a highlight on darker skinned people. The next color we're going to be using is Magic, which is more of this pinky lavender one. It's not as metallic as the other one, and it's got little gold shimmers in it. So we're going to apply this as kind of our transition color. We're going to need a fluffy brush. Okay, here I'm taking this Soho blending brush, and I'm just going to use this to apply it. So we don't want this to get really clowny. That's why I'm using a little fluffy brush, because I don't want to go crazy with it. Pink tends to easily go crazy on my eye, so that's why I always use a brush that applies things softly when I'm dealing with pink. Alright, and I'm also going to take this pink shade and run it on the bottom of the eye, right here connecting to where we put down the first color. And then you want to connect it to the back end of the eye. Alright, now we're going to start working with the deep, richer, shimmery purple that they have called Tornado. I really love this color. So, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to use my Sigma pencil brush in order to apply Tornado to the crease, because I just want to use it just a little bit and work with it some more. I don't want to throw a ton of it in there. So, here we go. And what I'm doing with this pencil brush is I'm actually kind of sculpting a little bit of a cut crease. And only go about halfway in on the eye. Also take that and curve it down into the liner and use it on the bottom of the eye as well to connect it. I'm warning you guys though, if I get carried away with this, I look haggard. If I do it just right, I look ethereal, and I love it. Okay, so now to make sure everything's even, I like to tilt my head back and kind of look at how the crease plays out versus each other. And then I kind of go in and add a little bit more on either one to make sure it's even. After that, we're gonna blend. Now I'm gonna go back in with that original pink shade Magic and blend out the edge of this, working it up. And I'm only gonna take just a little bit. You know, you don't wanna do too much at once. We're gonna bring the Magic faintly, almost all the way up to the brow bone. And then one last time, I'm gonna go in again with the purple and my pencil brush and add a little bit of intensity to the outer corner. Okay, and then the last shade we will be using is actually the color Aura. There's actually two of them, and one side shines bluish purple and one side shines pinkish purple, if that describes it well. It's just a very shimmery, translucent shade like this. And see how that one is blue, like this. So we're gonna use the pinkish one, and we're gonna highlight the brow bone and the inner tear duct. Okay, now I just kind of cleaned up the area with concealer, and I'm gonna go in with the eyeliner that came with the palette. It's called Rockstar, and I think it's part of their normal collection. What we're gonna do is line the outer edge of the eyes on the lash line to about the middle of the eye. There we go. And I'm just gonna blend that out with a brush because I just have an issue with it being abrupt. It's just my problem. I have liner issues. Alright, and then we're also gonna take this liner and we're gonna start back where the color's most intense and then just kind of drag it down to the outer edge of the eye. Here we go. And your eyeshadow should be so intense back here that it just kind of fades into it. So it's not necessary to wing it out or anything. Next, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous False Lashes because these little puppies really need them. They may be long, but they are invisible anyways. So I'm gonna put it on the bottom first. Alright, and now that I think my bottom lashes have dried enough, I'm going to go ahead and apply to my top lashes. I just didn't want to ruin the design on the bottom, so. Okay, so here's what we look like with just the eyes right now. I'm going to add a subtle layer of Twinkle Pink from the e.l.f. Studio line on my cheeks, and I'm going to use a fan brush to do it. Now I'm going to use the super saturated lip color in the color Glinda. Wow, really creative with the name there, Urban Decay. I don't have anything smart to say. And then I'm just gonna put this on. Okay, this is my finished look using the Oz Great and Powerful palette, the Glinda one, of course. I hadn't tried the other one, and I don't really think I wanted to choose that for my coloring. I personally like these types of colors because I find them really exciting, and I turn into a kid in the candy store when I see palettes like this. And I'll give you guys like a little close-up of the whole look. So here's the kind of nudie nude lip color, not completely nude, kind of pinky nude, a little bit lustery. And then here are the eyes. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a really awesome day and you're making the best of all your palettes and you're having lots of fun with lots of little colors. And yeah, I hope you guys had a great weekend and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!